Obviously, Tua is going to be on a different team next year. I feel probably 80% confident in that. For me, Tua, I think he's kind of got Alex Smith's to him, right? Game
Mm-hmm.
manager, he doesn't throw it 50 yards a lot. Run the ball with him. I think he'll be more successful. I think you got to get him a tight end. The Miami doesn't have a tight end. So you got to get him a tight end that he can succeed with. So Fitz, I kind of do like him in Cleveland because of Fannin and they can run the ball. If I wasn't picking Cleveland,
Well, I know exactly where I'd send him
I
right
would
now.
send him to Arizona with Trey McBride. That's just me.
Maybe.
Where would you send Tua Tagovailoa? Who's the
I
best
think
fit?
you send. I think you could. The only place that would maybe even be able to afford him would be the Las Vegas Raiders and Pete Carroll. I think
They
if
got
you send
Ballard.
him there,
That's a good spot.
yeah, I think if he were to go to the Raiders, I think they would be legitimate, at least as far as an improvement of where they are now.
Hmm.
Instead of being 3-11, they could be 6-5, or
Hmm.
or my mouth is way off on that one, wasn't it? Uh, I think they could be a seven win team right now with 6-7 wins. But
I don't know what
but I
you're
think he
doing
would.
that. What do you got?
I don't know why
You
either.
got big old watermelons you're playing with.
Kyler and him are a little bit similar, except for Tua's legs are a little bit longer. Um, but
So
but I think he
it's one
could.
of those
He
like
it would fit.
this is Kyler, and then this is
Tua's a little more long stride. Yeah,
okay.
he would work out a little bit better. But he would be all right there.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. Raiders, that's not bad. You give him Jainty as well. I wonder about the Pete Carroll relationship a little bit, but that's not bad. We didn't mention Pete Carroll on the block for being fired, but I think we're
This is year one.
it's year
It's
one,
year one.
right? Okay.
Yeah. No,
So those
you got to give him at least 3.
we just really covered the two here to some degree. So for me, the next guy, Kyler Murray, his style's very unique and different.
Parody.
It wouldn't make sense for this to happen, but I feel like maybe the Tennessee Titans, and that's because I'm out on Cam Ward. But that's not a good
Why
answer.
though?
That's not a good answer. So if I was going to give you a good answer instead of a bad one,
If I was to give you a non-shit take,
I like him in Miami. I like him as a swap to some degree. I like, for some reason, Tua for Kyler just feels right. And you said they're similar, but the styles are still different. I think for Kyler, he runs around a lot. And Arizona, they need a guy that'll throw the ball. Jacoby, I think, has shown that they're ready for a pocket passer. Well, Tua is a pocket passer. So,
mm-hmm.
and for Miami, I think that they're ready for a non-pocket passer, someone who's going to be more dynamic out there. They might even want to try to find a guy and draft the next Jaden Daniels or someone who can move and flow with an organization. But for the moment, you take a shot and you say, okay, let's try Kyler and let's see how that goes. So I like Kyler Murray in Miami.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think he would be all right there. It just depends on who they would hire as their next coach.